Good morning, everyone. I hope you are all doing well and that you had a happy new year. And I thought I'd come back on and get cracking with the rest of my coloring book collection. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. Well, it's nice and sunny out. It's been raining for I don't know how long. Just it seems like forever. And it was so dark to try to film, but finally we got a little bit of sun, so I thought I would get into my Johanna Basford collection. So this video will be my Johanna Basford books. This is part 5. If you're just tuning in, I have 4 other videos showing my coloring book collection, and we're probably maybe halfway through, so yeah, it's going to be a long series. The first Johanna Basford book I got was Lost Ocean. I saw pictures of this and fell in love with it because I love the ocean. So this was the first one that I got. I can't remember where I got mine. I want to say that I got it at, you know, Dollar General. I think that's where I got it. But as you can see, my book is falling apart. The pages have fallen out. The whole binding here is destroyed. So I don't know what's up with this book, honestly, guys. I've heard that there's possibly different versions of it. I don't know if there was a cheaper made version of it that they sold in the Dollar General. I mean, I know there's like super cheap, possibly bootleg type ones out there, but you know, this one is a real Johanna Basford book. It's just, it's terrible. It's just, you know, falling apart. And you know, in Johanna's videos, you know, she recommends using fine liners, but I'm going to pick you up. As you can see, just even on the introduction page, if you use fine liners on this book, at least my copy, it's going to come through. But that didn't stop me because I found a lot of relaxation and enjoyment just in coloring, you know, straight coloring a lot of these with fine liners. This one was one of my favorites here. I love the colors together, this like mint green and orange and red that I found in the, I think at the time I had the 100 Crayola Super Tips. I used those somewhat. Now those, did they bleed through? Yeah, see, they even bleed through or ghost through pretty bad. So if, you know, there's another version of this out there, I would like to get another copy because, like I said, I think the drawings in here are absolutely just stunning. I just haven't had any luck with, you know, not having to try to cover things up really bad when they bleed through. Okay, for example, here's one. This is just the beginning of it. I haven't shaded, but this was just Crayola Super Tips. And then look at the back. You can see where it's just come through. I mean, it's just totally come through. So that was disappointing, especially when you put hours and hours into a picture and then, you know, it's like you worked for nothing. But as you can see, I've done quite a few in here despite that. Really, like I said, I love this book so much. This one was done with the Sattler fine liners, and you can see how beautiful and bright those are. So it's a lot of fun to work in. You know, if you possibly maybe get 2 copies, because they are pretty cheap these days. You can get 2 copies and then do whatever you know, then you have one book where you do all one side and then another book where you do all on the other side. That might work out better. So I'm just going to quickly flip through the rest of the ones that I have done in here so you can kind of get an idea. Like I said, just really enjoyed this book. It's disappointing that it fell apart. Disappointing that everything that was recommended except just straight pencils bled through to the other side. So that's that one. The next one that I purchased was Enchanted Forest. And I love this book. Mine is pretty beat up because I did get it at Thrift Books on eBay. Thrift Books has used coloring books, you guys. I think I told you this before, but still someone had asked me, so I'll go over it real quick again. If you go Google the title of the book that you want, or not Google it, but go to eBay, go in the search, and type in the book that you want. And it should come up there. There's the cheapest ones you'll see on there should be Thrift Books or other used book dealers. They have a ratings list. Very good means that it has no colored pages in it. So I tried to get ones that are listed under the heading of very good. Good means there's possibly 1 or 2 pages in it. Acceptable means it's probably going to be, you know, 3 or 4 colored pages in it. So if you don't care, then that's fine, because the lower rated book you choose to accept, of course, the cheaper the price. So there's a little tip about that. But anyways, my Enchanted Forest is falling apart. But I did color in it a lot. I, would take it from room to room. A lot of the pages I just started, as far as just put the first layer down and didn't get back to. This title page here had someone else's stuff on it, and I had to try to get that out and blend in, like hide what was there before. So that was not so cool. Let's see. I love the yellow paper. People complain about the yellowing. To me, that's like really super attractive, because I like anything that looks... Sorry while I fix this, guys. I like anything that looks, like older and has been around for a while. The paper on this one is much, 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 much thicker than the one that I have of Lost Ocean. Now, yours might be different because you might have got a different copy, a better copy, or a copy maybe perhaps from another country. As you can see, I have bleed through here from that page. I think that one I put sealant on and it was too much and it made the paper wet. So that one was my fault. But yeah, I love this book. I'd still say it's probably one of my favorites. I'd like to get this one again and do different things to it, that I didn't know how to do at the time, or because, okay, now this one was already done and I had to kind of try to fix it. So I just added watercolor paint to the areas that were already colored. But yeah, this is a great book. The pages are just so creamy and thick. Why can't all coloring books be made out of this paper? I know it's expensive, but here's my double page spread. I worked on this one for so long, like, gosh. You wouldn't think it would take that long when you look back on it, like, why did it take that? But it took forever. So, yeah. I even like her wallpaper. I love Johanna's work. I love her. She's awesome. But see, I have a lot of like messes where there's just stuff smeared, and I don't know why I'm such a messy colorist, you guys. It's terrible, because I do all that work and then it just seems like I've ruined it by making a mess and smearing and smudging. That's me, Messy Mary. Here's my tree. I think that one turned out pretty good. Still have not finished that one. Here's another big double pager. I haven't done the background on this one yet because, let's be honest, just doing that part will do your head in. Started this one. Haven't done the underground parts yet, but really loved doing the upper parts. So yeah, this one is like one of those books where when I'm working on it, I just don't want to work on anything else. And then it's when after I burn myself out on it for a while, I put it away and I don't take it out for months and months on end, but I love this book. I really do. It's one of my favorite coloring books. Not my very favorite, but one of them, because it's just a beautiful book. There's my skeleton, or my skull. You guys know I have to do that one. That one was a lot of fun to do. I think this one I did in, yeah, I did this one in October of 2018. So you can see that this is well loved. I have a lot of paper. This one was already done when I got the books. So that's what I was saying with the rating system from thrift books. You know, you just don't know. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm on my bed. You know, it moves around. With the rating system, you just don't know how many, or not. You know how many, that's what I was explaining before, but you don't know which pictures are going to be. And this would have been one that I would have loved because I love birds. But that's okay. That's okay. I can buy the book again and, you know, start over. I could take out the pictures that I like out of this one and put them in my coloring folder and start over. Okay. Ugh. So what did I get next? This tripod is giving me... Sorry if I'm making you sick, you guys. This tripod's giving me issues today. Next, I must have got... Oh, next I got Magical Jungle. I found Magical Jungle at Dollar General, I believe. Yeah, there's their $3 price tag there. This one also has beautiful paper. See, mine's falling apart. I don't think I have a lot of things done in here. Like, I would just do a little bits and pieces of some pages. But there's not that many done. Well, these two seem kind of done. I don't like this background. I would probably paint over that. But I do like the colors. They're pretty rich and vibrant. But yes, again, a beautiful book from Johanna with a beautiful subject matter. This one I did in all pale blue watercolors, and I know I just need to come back in, and I wanted to highlight like certain areas with blue gel pens. I thought that would be so pretty. And then this one I just painted in gold watercolor, and I wanted to see what things would look like over that. Now here you can see we have the bleed through problem. So be careful with watercolors, because that's what this is. It's watercolors. But when you use them, they just make everything pop so vibrantly off the page, and I love how they look under pencils. Just got to be kind of careful with the amount of water that you use. There's a pastel page. I think this one was done in fall. Looks like I didn't finish the background of that one either. You'll have that. Remember when I was saying whips? Whips are the word. Yeah, I like to try to finish some whips this year. I mean, some of them you get so close and it's like, why didn't I just stick it out? I don't know what that is. So, yep, that's about it in that one. The next one I got... Okay, the next one I got was Ivy and the Inky. You guys, I have purchased this book so many times because every time I get a copy of it, one of my children or, you know, their friends or someone sees it and wants it. So, let's see. Which is the one I'm coloring in at the moment? This is the one that I have colored in. And I got mine at Dollar General. Or, yeah, Dollar General. That's why I kept buying it, because it was $3. And it's like, well, you know, I can go back and get another one. This is not my favorite. I'm not... It's hard for me to force myself to color in here. I like the drawings, don't get me wrong, but everything seems a little more shrunk down. And I don't like the story. You know, I just don't like words in the middle of my coloring. But, you know, I still wanted to have it for my collection, obviously. So, I think that's all I've done in here. Yeah. So, I did get an extra copy because I was thinking, oh, this was the last one they had, and the cover was ripped from somebody opening it with a box cutter. I was thinking of doing, like, Christmas tags and stuff with this one. Like, you know, color certain sections and then cut them out, punch a hole, and it would be a really cute tag. Or you could, like, laminate them and make Christmas ornaments. There's so many spots in this book that stand alone with their artwork that would just be perfect for that. In fact, I was going to do a video about that this year, and I just did not get a chance. So I think that's what I might do with my second copy, since I'm not, like, totally into coloring all of it. We'll see. I'm not sure. Then I got Secret Garden. Another one that I love because of the yellowing. I love that. It's so pretty to me. People complain about it. I don't get it. Again, busted out seam. But I love this book so much. It's just so delicate and ethereal, and it's just a beautiful book, really. I tried to do mine in order. That didn't work out always, but oh, this page, oh my lord. This page, I just gotta tell you guys, this sky almost broke me. Almost broke my brain, because this is just Crayola layers. Crayola layering like that, it takes forever. And this was last winter. My mom, she was in the hospital for 3 weeks, and they didn't know if she was going to make it because she had influenza, pneumonia, and a staph infection. It was terrible. So I would just bring this book with me, and then the colors of this sky and stuff, and just work on this page. And whenever I see it, I think about that. So it's like, okay, turn that page. She's fine now, by the way. So yeah, this is another just totally amazing book to me. I mean, I don't understand how Johanna can use the same elements and arrange them so different all the time and just make it always so beautiful. But I love this page. I did this page with Crayola double-ended pencils. You know those ones? So this spread here, I'm trying to try to do a reverse thing. Like, the background's orange and all the flowers are different shades of blue. And then over here, I'm going to do it where the background's blue and all the flowers are different shades of orange. So that's my plan. I think that might be... Oh, no, I have the birds with a non-done... Okay, yes, I remember John was having a color on long from Bibliophile Colors sometime last year, February of last year. And that was my Instagram entry. Oh yeah, I did this one. This one was a lot of fun. I used a bunch of bright stuff and a bunch of stickles. And then just like pale watercolored on the back of the page to make it look like sun. It was a lot of fun to do this one. I think that's it. That is it. And then the newest Johanna to my collection, of course, is the Johanna's Christmas book. I did not write on here when I got it, but I do remember I ordered it from eBay. So, excuse me, my copy was new. And then the only thing I've done in it is this year, which I showed you guys at during my what I've colored in December videos. So that is it. That is all my Johannas. You have seen them all. I do not own the new World of Flowers, which I do want to get that one because, you know, you got to have them all when you have a collection of something, right? So I do want to get that one. I'm not sure if I'm going to get the Inky School one. I don't know. I have to get caught up on Johanna's videos because she's been putting them up left and right, and that's awesome because if she can teach me how to draw better, I'm there for it. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you today. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a great day.